90.3 KEXP, where the music matters. A band by the name of Goodness right there, here on the morning show. I recognize some members of that band.
Good who?
They're this old school band. Total sellouts, man. I don't know those.
They're coming back. They're coming back.
I hear they are coming back. I got some information on that. But for now, we have Danny Newcomb and the Sugarmakers. How are you?
Hello, hello, hello.
It's good to see you. You guys ready to go?
We are.
It's all yours.
To the east, and I know you wanna run away. Watch the sun come up like a ball of fire, and you feel like you're wasted. Nothing's really wrong. You got your heart, and that's all worth chasing. Watch the clouds ahead, and they will break when you command them. But how long will you hide yourself away? Like a storybook where the pages don't rhyme, and you lost yourself to the wolves outside who tricked your vanity. But I need you back, and I'll use my hand, think how to reach you. Watch the sun come up on the known world, and I'll think of how it all could be. But how long will you hide yourself away? Some abuse.
It's KEXP 90.3 FM. Danny Newcomb and the Sugarmakers live here in the studios, and it's having old friends here back in the studio. I don't want to say we're old, but definitely are friends.
That's a good part of my life, in case you can't tell.
Danny, your guitar is so I can spot it a mile away. It's so good. It's just great to hear that again. When did you start playing?
Very nice. I was 9.
Really?
Yeah, I was 9, and my parents told me, they said, well, we will get you a guitar, but you're tone deaf. So what we're going to do is you're going to have to sing America the Beautiful in key. And so for like an entire summer, it was
That's
like
how you
the
earned
worst
it?
punishment. Yeah, and then at the end of the summer, I'm like, see, I can do it, Purple Mountains. And they were like, here's your guitar.
What an interesting earning of guitar.
It was. But
Wow.
They were very supportive. It was
Oh,
awesome.
That's
Yeah.
great. And they supported you along the way, obviously. And
For the most part, there were a couple bumps in the road. But
what was your first band?
My first band was Warrior with Rick Friel over there. He's playing bass in this band. And Mike McCready.
Yeah. It's not a bad first band.
And Chris Friel.
Well,
Chris is-
you should have heard us when we started.
Well, I'm not saying you guys. I mean, the personnel was not bad. I don't know how the band I'm trying to think if I've heard any.
Well, here's the thing, and I was thinking about this on the way over, is that, everybody finds their tribe. You find your tribe,
Right.
and you can do it through sports. You can do it in your sorority. You can do it through church. You can do it through whatever, college. Well, this was my sorority.
Right.
Rock and roll was
Right.
my sorority. These are my people. We spent hours and hours and hours and hours playing together and trying to get good. And really, through that repetition and listening, that's what kind of made everybody the player they are.
Well, it spawned so much good music and so many great projects too over the
thank
years.
you.
There's so many. You see those lineage, the Seattle music
Right,
scene. A lot of
right.
those roads run right through this room, and currently this room as well, I guess, over the last few years too, physically.
Right,
But
right.
if you could introduce the band too, so everyone else knows
All right,
who's here.
in the back corner, driving the beat, Eric Eagle has landed. On the right-hand side over there on the keys, we have Ryan Burns, and then we have Rick Friel.
Who brought this delicious Cafe Vita coffee, not an advertisement, just an observation for the people who are going to watch
Rick
this video.
Friel on lead bass, as I say, and then Fia McGann, a dear friend of mine from Goodness.
Yes.
And it's a good feeling in here.
Tell me a little bit about the record too. You got help from your old friend Mike McCready, and it's been a Mike McCready week here at KEXP. By the way, it's all tied
been a
together.
Seattle Mike McCready week.
It is a bizarre week.
I think it just shows how much he's invested himself in the community, and I'm
really has.
so proud of him as a friend, and
Yeah.
and Ashley too. They've just done a great job for the community and being part of it. It's so easy, I think it would be easy, I can only imagine, to hole up when you become a celebrity and just be like, well,
Right.
I do my time in front of people, but I don't really want to do my time when I'm home. But they do their time when they're at home, and they've been a great part of it.
Mike is nonstop, and they have a lot going on. They got the kids.
He's got 3 kids.
He's got tons of different charity work, and
Right.
then just had the time to have that massive event on Sunday for us.
Which was awesome. I was talking to him about it, and he was
Yeah.
like, oh, it's great. You should have seen it. Yeah.
Well, we had a great time, and it's been one of those weeks. And then I saw you down at the Portrait. I talked about it earlier. That great down at Union Stables musician, and get down there if you can see that, because a lot of the people we speak of, their silly pictures are up, hanging from the ceiling, including mine.
One very important person to this project, and I don't know if a lot of people know this, but I've been a guitar player for years and a songwriter for years, but I haven't been singing. And so when I started this project, I started working with John Goodmanson. I said, hey, I recorded these couple of songs, would you check them out? Would you mix them? So we started doing that process, and then I was like, oh, I've recorded this new one. You got to hear it. And I play it for him, and he'd be like, oh, that's even better. We got to record that one too. And so it went on like that for like a year, and gradually we culled all the material we were supposed to mix, and we had this whole new record. And he's just so talented and such a great dude that it was just a great partnership, and sort of, reinventing that was great.
How many of those kind of people we have here in this community is amazing. That guy's touched so many records.
Oh, he's amazing.
People may not even know how many records they love that he has had a hand in.
That's the thing.
yeah,
That's
right?
the thing. And I think he has a certain, for lack of a less commercial term, a certain brand. Like your ears already know those sounds, and
Right.
so when you hear it, you're like, oh yeah, this is good. I just know it's good. I don't even know what they're saying, but it's good.
Well, let's hope he keeps doing it. Same with
Oh,
you
he
guys.
will.
Yeah. And you've got shows. We should promote shows. Very important. You're going to be at Easy Street, correct?
Easy Street Records.
On September. Just a short ferry ride for most of you. What's the Vashon?
Or a float plane flight, yeah.
Are you guys all, or some of you, most of you?
No, only me.
Just you?
Only me.
God, it's like I'm scared. That's going to be like where all the musicians go to retire one day.
There are some really good. Pete Droge is no slouch, man. He's a good neighbor to have.
It is some.
And Ian Moore is killer too.
Yeah. Didn't you work with Ian Moore's studio? Is that
He
right?
recorded Basics. He started me off
Okay.
on this whole project. He's like, man, you got to get back. You got to do your stuff. It's really good.
Well, that's
And
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot going on out there, but I'm glad you're going to make it over to Easy
So
Street.
Easy Street
September
we're doing
4th.
live in store, September 4th.
And then you got High Dives.
There'll be a special guest there.
Oh, good. Who would that be?
I don't know.
I think I might know. September 25th, High Dive. October 24th, The Tractor in Ballard. And if you got a couple more,
Well, the opening band on the October 24th
yeah,
is who?
I don't know.
Goodness.
Oh, is it?
Oh wait, no, it's reversed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's reversed. I knew Goodness was playing. I didn't know it was that show.
I was just trying to make Fia
There's
laugh.
could be some people tired that night.
Yeah, they will.
All right. The new record again is called Master Wish, and your next opportunity is September 4th at Easy Street. You got a couple more from it?
We do.
All right.
This next song's called Complications.
I forget what I knew about dying while I was still cool. 'Cause I'd rather be blown away than to live my life in yesterday. You can play it by the rules, but your mama never said you had to. We find a way. We find a way. I can see a better day ahead. Complications are all behind us now. Anthem was the sweetest tread, 'cause you never had to think, about any shit. You're the littlest fish in the smallest pond. You were always alone, you got it all wrong. You could take it all the way, but you're gonna have to give it to someone. We find a way.
KEXP, Danny Newcomb, and the Sugarmakers live here on the morning show. And the album is Master Wish, and they got one more for us.
Next song's called Sundays.
Looking
It almost feels like nighttime now.
Well, you picked a perfect Seattle day finally to play in here, too. I think a perfect ending to the week. The rain has returned.
I know. It's weird to be excited about it.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't remember a time in Seattle where I've said out loud, like, oh, it's finally raining.
We should talk in February.
Yeah. Right? Like, hey, you remember? No, I don't remember that.
No, what
at
are you
all.
talking about? I'm going to Palo Alto.
That never happened. How could that have happened? It is great. This is such a great exclamation mark to an amazing week here, both in Seattle at KEXP.
We're so happy to be here, John.
Totally worked out, man. It was meant to be. I do believe that. And the new album's great. Master Wish, awesome to have all of you back here in the studios. I'm sure I'll see you again in this and many other bands.
Hope to be here.
Yeah.
Stand up for Kevin Suggs there, too.
Of course, Kevin Suggs. You want to talk old school. It's my man,
Yeah,
Kevin.
Kevin ran sound for us on a couple of Goodness tours.
And I looked up, when we were at the Stooges deal, and I was across the way up there and thinking, like, I didn't know if we were in charge of the sound or what was going on. I try to stay out of that. But I see him just around the corner. I can just see Kevin and Jackson and all of our guys, like, over there, and I thought, this is going to be okay.
Right.
This is all going to be all right. This is
Yeah.
all going to be okay. This guy's...
Yeah.
He's mixed in Reykjavik, in bike shops down in Austin.
Wow.
We would be at the back of the Ace Hotel with people asking us where the bathrooms were while he's mixing music. They'd come up and you'd think it'd be, hey, man, great sounds. Like, hey, man, where's the men's restroom? That was kind of our job back there as well. So he's a very talented fellow, this Kevin.
Wow. I had no idea.
Well, that's why we're really building the new home around him. Yeah, we promised him if he'd stick around, we'd build a studio that he could actually sit in and not be crowded around.
Everything makes more sense now.
It's all about him. The building is going to be called Kevin Suggs' Home, I believe is what it's going to be called. I want to thank our video team here as well. Always be nice to them because they film you. And everybody else here at KEXP who's made an amazing week possible. And before I go, I want to thank everybody who listens to and powers this non-commercial station. We couldn't be here without you. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the rain. This is KEXP Seattle.
Discover new music at listener-powered KEXP.org.